Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our stream, and hope everyone is doing good. Your weekend was good. All right, we are live again. Good morning, boss. Good morning, Karishma. How are you? Are you doing great? Am I not audible? Audio is good, right? Let me check. Let me check. Black Whitey. Hello, bye. Hello, brother. How are you doing? Please confirm now if the audio is good right now, okay? Let me know. Audio is good? I think it should be. All right, now let me know if the audio is good because I removed the mic now. I think it's very good, Karishma, because I am using it, at my side, it looks very good. You should check your phone or, if you're using the computer. You should check your phone or,
See,
if you're using computer. I'm watching my live here. It's audible and everything is good. All right. So, guys, let's see the market analysis for now. Let's take a look at the gold and how the things are moving currently, because a lot of things are happening, the last week and this one. Let's first of all, let's take a look on the fundamentals. Let's take a look on the Forex factory. Let's see how the things are going there. In the meantime, we will see that on the daily candle, as usual, we do the analysis, right? So top to bottom analysis we're gonna do. Let's take a look on the Forex factory. And on the Forex factory today, we got nothing. The capacity utilization rate and industrial predictions and NHB housing markets index doesn't matter for the gold. For now, it's not going to be a huge impact. For this whole week, I guess, let's see. On Wednesday, we got the federal fund rate and FOMC economic, the projection and FOMC statement. It's going to be there on the Wednesday, so they will have the huge impact on it, on the gold, basically. Now, the fun part is, the US government have decided to check their federal, the gold storages, that if they have the exact 800 tons of the gold, if they have that much or not. They're going to check the physically check the physical gold they have. In last 70 or 80 years, they haven't checked it. Okay, they haven't even opened that storage, they haven't even checked that. So it's gonna be happening soon. So that will be a huge impact as well on the gold. Not gonna be front news on this, but if the gold is not that much they have expected, and on the paper they have told the guys that yes, this is how much gold we have in the world, the most of the gold we own, uh, economy. But if they have shortage of it, or some partial slow of the gold in the storage, they're gonna start buying the bulk gold from the other countries, right? They're gonna be mining it. That will create a huge impact on the gold, right? It might be a huge impact, the gold to continue pushing up again, maybe hitting the 5,000. Who knows? So that is coming also. And regarding to the deal between the Iran and USA, it's not happening. For now, officially, Iran is not claiming that we have a deal. But Trump is again and again saying that last Sunday they had a deal, they had to sign it, but they didn't. This is the problem, that can create a huge problem now. So basically, let me go into the straight on the charts and let's see how the things are going now. All right, weekly people, look. We were expecting a long time ago that the gold will fill this whole wick, that the rejection it had, that will fill the whole wick, and it did, right? Have filled the whole wick and basically bounced back on this support level, on this rejection, and we, even though the impact was, you can say a demand, you can say something like that, whatever your strategy is basically, but it bounced back out of it. Now, this weekly might be creating the upper wick and then continue pushing down, maybe. Let's take a look on the daily. Daily had a huge gap opening today. Okay, it opened with a gap of how much pips? Opened with the gap of 500 pips. 500 pip gap. Take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour is bullish. Indeed, the gap is there, and this is the rejection area. It hadn't respected that, sorry, it hadn't retraced it that, and just came back down, and might be 4 hour might be making a wick down to continue pushing up to retrace this the level on the 4 hour. Let's take a look on the 1 hour. So 1 hour, while 4 hour is bearish, 4 hour candle is bearish. So on 1 hour it's created a resistance right this at this point, 4,328. Okay, now let me put a line over here. It created resistance. Now what it's doing is breaking the low of the previous candles, and we have the huge candles from the left hand side. That clean range might be a trade. Let's take a look on the 30-minute. Okay, yeah, this is a range, this was a range. Now price is breaking that, right? So that range, once it's broken in the next 21 minutes, let's take a look on the 15-minute time frame to confirm exactly the same thing. Right here, we got a range. Now, due to this range is happening, and that breakout is very good, that we cannot take an impulse entry. Why? The reason is, let me explain the reason. Or tell me the reason, guys. I mean, what do you think? Why we should not enter at this position? I mean, why? Hello, Shadow 8. Welcome, bro. I am Mani Rahman. You know me. Yes, Mani. I know you from the last streams, bro. How are you doing? Are you doing good? All right. So, tell me, guys, if you guys are active. Let me know why we should not. Okay, so Holly is saying we have to wait for the closure. That's right. But if it closes, still I don't want to enter straight away. There's another. Nice to meet you again. Nice to meet you, Money. Okay, let me explain. Okay, all right. So, look, the impulse entry is not good here. On 1 hour, it looks good. All right, the 1 hour looks good. It's breaking the lows of the previous candles, and after ranging so hard on 30 minute and 15 minute, that is a good sign. But see, the problem is all about the stop loss, managing the risk. Where you will put your stop loss if you do your impulse entry right at this point. Impulse entry will cost you 100 pips, 120 pips. Even though if you put your stop losses right here, it might bounces back, hit your stop loss, then continue pushing down. That isn't worth it. Okay. And yes, exactly, you were right, Holly, that we need to wait for a closure. Okay. And the reason is the once we close below this level and the next candle might wick up, okay, wick up, create a wick up and then continue pushing up, breaking the low of the previous candle. That will create a huge, confirmation that we can put our stop loss 30, 40 pips, whatever, and we have a clean range from left hand side, can take the 100 pips to take profit. Okay. No, bro, I'm not in this one. Neither we are, brother. See, the zone is 43.16. There is a liquidity if the market breaks that. The taste there is entry. One more thing, we are in Polish. See, money. Look, indeed we are bullish, right? Indeed we are bullish. Where will where we put where would you put that gap on? I mean, behavior of gold. Understand that behavior of gold is that once there's an imbalance, the price imbalance, gold will fix that. This is not a random instrument like your USD, the other things, the other instruments who have less trading volume. Gold have the highest trading volume, the biggest investors are there. So it doesn't want to move like that without fixing that imbalance, right? So if you're looking at the bullish things, see we did the top to bottom analysis on the daily, we are on a rejection point, right? On weekly we might be creating a wick up and then continue pushing down to fill that gap they have created, right? The 500 pip gap. On 4 hour, the same thing, we are reaching to that the resistance area, but it rejected before that, before even hitting that. Now the possibility is for the possibility is it might create, grab the liquidity as as you are saying, it might grab the liquidity from the downside and then continue pushing up to retrace that resistance again. But once gold is moving in that form, the formation of the bearish side in the higher time frames, look at that. See the lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower lows, something like that in a trend. So there's a very, very low possibility that gold will retrace the previous, the lowest high, and it might continue pushing down and create a new lowest low. Okay, so that is the possibility on the 4 hour. So we shifted on the 1 hour. 1 hour was a very good point of taking the impulse entry, but we didn't. Why? Because the stop loss was so high, and it's just a Monday. It is just a Monday, and we cannot risk it all on just a Monday, okay? So on 30 minute and 15 minute, we have seen that range. That range was struggling to break above that level, 4330, right? And then it created down with a huge impact. So see, the harder the gold ranges, the harder it breaks out, like this one. See, it was ranging, the bullish side was stuck, the bearish side was stuck, so it just moved down and is straight coming down, right? So this is how gold moves basically. And if you even have this situation, it's better to miss a move rather than risking your profits, risking your, accounts that will blow up. Okay? So that is the exact point here. On 15-minute time frame, the bullish thing would have been confirmed if we have, broken above the 43.30. Okay, so that would be a very great chance for price to continue pushing up, but it didn't. It's a straight came down. Okay, so it shows that the bearish volume is taking interest. So the 15-minute time frame is closed now, and with the low no wick at the downside. This is not a very good sign for the continuation. Okay, once the 15-minute time frame is closed with no wick at the bottom or the top or any candle, it shows that in that direction the volume is dying. There's not enough volume to continue pushing down, but it might be continue pushing down with something in the backhand like the news or any other shits are going on as the economy is in very good disaster points. You feel me, mate? This is what exactly the things are looking. Let's see, now it's rejecting. It might continue pushing up again, but as I said, we need confirmation, and it is just a Monday, okay? Once it's just a Monday, you should not, man. I mean, I'm telling you guys with my experience, the Mondays and Fridays are so choppy, as usual. All right, it's coming back up, as I said. See the volume, once the candle closed with no wick at the bottom, it shows us that there's not enough volume for the continuation. But it might continue down if it creates a wick up and then breaks its own low, or the next candle does that, creates a new market structure, right? A market structure is very important, guys. Okay, so let's take a look on our accounts, how it's going, and history. Let me go to the all history since we have deposited, and these are the trades are currently going on, and we are up 10k on this account. I mean the 30 $30,000 account, we are up $10,000, and the target is to turn this 30,000 till the end of this year, hitting the $100,000. Now this is the the main reason. Okay. Let's see where we can take this account to. Alright. So we broke below this level, but the candle closed with no wick, and the candle was so huge that we need to avoid it. And we are just waiting currently to see how the market will move. But if it continues pushing down, I wanted to create a market structure, but guys, I mean, if it, let's say if it closes with a low volume bullish candle right here, and next candle started wick up and then continue pushing down and break the low of this candle, and our stop loss would be at gives us a stop loss of, let's say, $40-50, and taking our profits at the 160 or 70. That would be the one-to-one risk reward trade. So let's see on the closure of the 15-minute time frame how we can get into this trade or avoid it. It will be a good trade if it closes with low bullish volume candle, the current 15-minute candle, and then the next candle start breaking the wicking up, make a wick up, grab the liquidity, and then continue pushing down, break its own low. We might get into this trade. And if it continues pushing down, let it be. I mean, we're not gonna anticipate the shots on this one. The stop loss is still huge. Stop loss is still huge, but we'll see. I mean, for the shorts, can we put shorts right like this? I'm not taking any trade, I'm just anticipating it, right? So don't take any trade on this one. So that would be let's see. That looks good. If it continues pushing down, let it be. I mean, I'm not gonna be anticipating it until the 30-minute candle is open. So the 30-minute candle, as it's open, like, we not gonna be anticipating any, not gonna be trading into this, but we're gonna be just anticipating it, and we'll see. Okay. Guys, should we do a giveaway of $5,000 account? $5,000 funded account. Should we do a giveaway of that? Once we hit the 200 subscribers on this channel. Okay, right now we are at like 160 something. I mean, no, 100 and let me see. Yeah, right now we are the 150 59 subscribers right now we have. If we hit, let's say, if we hit the 200 subscribers on this channel, we will do a giveaway. Okay, we will do a giveaway of 2 funded accounts, and I will choose the winners live here randomly. Yeah, that's right. Once we hit the 200 subscribers on this channel, we will do the giveaway of two funded accounts. $10,000 will be given away to random people. You can, okay, sir. Yes, Karishma. So the people are participating. We will do a giveaway of $10,000. The two $5,000 accounts to the people, the random people, and we'll choose the winner from the live. All right. So no good opportunities yet. See, the 15-minute time frame looks very good for the shorts, but 30-minute candle is open, so we're gonna trust the higher time frames, the bigger time frame. We have 3 minutes left for current 30-minute candle to close, and if it closes with no wick, also in the bottom, no trades, guys. I mean, we'll see the volume ending. In the meantime, let's take a look on the GJ. We have 3 minutes left for 30-minute candle to close, and on gold, let's take a look on the GJ. See, the GJ have came down from here. We were anticipating the price to continue pushing down. Hit this price, it's good. On DXZ dollar index, it's pushing down. Pushing down, might be making the higher low and then continue pushing up. Who knows? Let's take a look on the S&P 500. SP 500. I was trading S&P 500C on this point. I was anticipating it like this one. Okay, I bought this. I had a very good trade on this one. Once we broke above, okay, it came back here. Here was once it broke up, and this is where I executed my trade, and it continued pushing up for 800 pips, right? So I took the profits right here, and it continued pushing up. And that was the reason the oil was dropping. Okay, this is where the oil was dropping, and it continued pushing up. And for now, S&P 500 continue pushing up till here, and might retrace this high again, or it have created already the broke the trend, and it created the lower high, and it might be making a lower low, and it might be creating the lower high and then continue pushing down. Who knows? Let's take a look on the WTI, the crude oil. Yeah, it's down. I mean, the oil is dropping, guys. The oil is dropping now. Okay, so we have 1 minute left for 30-minute to close. Just 1 minute left. A lot of good things are coming, people. Next week, let's see if we can hit the 200 subscribers next week. Then I will be doing the giveaway of the $10,000. So it's a pre-London right now, and candle have just closed. Let's see. I don't find it good. The stop loss is still huge, and you have to anticipate it that it might turn back and might retrace this broken support, which is 140 pip away. But if it continues pushing down after breaking this, it has like 160 pips, and our stop losses would be uh, the 40 pips. Yeah, we will see. We will see. We will see. So I want 15-minute candle, to at least make a kind of a. I will only take a trade. I will only take a trade, so don't get mistaken. I will only take a trade once we create, it might come up, create a resistance right there, and then continue pushing down. All right. Guys, we have 8 people watching, so do the likes, man. Match the likes. Where's the like button? Support this one, man. See, a lot of giveaways are coming also. Okay, so a lot of giveaways we will do of the funded accounts once we hit the 200, and every 100 subscribers once we hit, we will start doing the giveaway, and we will be increasing the numbers of the giveaways. Let's say on the 300 subscribers, we will do the three funded accounts. Okay, the three funded accounts might be the 10K funded accounts, or might be $5,000 funded accounts also. And once we reach, let's say, the 10,000 subscribers, okay, sorry, 1,000 subscribers, that's the target. And once we hit that, we will increase the number of the funded accounts, the 10 accounts. Then, okay, on each 100 subscribers, I'm gonna be increasing the number of the funded accounts for the giveaway. So stay connected. I couldn't do the giveaway on the 100 subscribers. Who does that, man? Only 100 subscribers, that's it. And with that knowledge, okay, I'm giving for the free to the people. But we will do that for our family, our YouTube family. All right. Let's go to the investing.com. Let's see the headlines and what's going on. All right. So let's see. So basically, I'm gonna search the gold right here because we're trading it. Okay. Okay, let's see the news. Hmm. Okay, so the Fed rate expectations are a stronger dollar. Is that correct? So gold's record a rally filtered as the bulls run into the Fed's rate expectations. So right now it's the expectations and a stronger dollar. See, once it's it becomes very good. So I think gold gonna fall then. Other than that, if it's negative for the dollar, which I think it's gonna be negative for the dollar, which I think, then the gold is continuing pushing up. This is it. Saudi Arabia stocks higher at the close of the trade, or the other will I'll chase up. Gold favor sense into the vintage luxury watches, and that's not. Analyzes China bonds and emergence as a price. Have an Iran one. Let's take a look on this one. Global asset managers have been just holding the Chinese government on the bonds on their portfolio, and since the war broke out, drawn not been, by yields and near zero coloration in the Western markets, right? The Western markets are aimed for the global and the service adapt on the since March and has sent the benchmark for yield soaring between 35 and 60 basis on the points BPS and the US, Britain, European, and the yields. So these are the main, the gold holders, and once that is not good for the US, that is not good for the US if because they are now uh, expecting, they will open their storage of the gold and see if they truly have that much of gold in the in their lockers. If it doesn't match that number, the 800 trillion, maybe more or less, you know what? They're gonna be start buying the gold again to match that number again. They're gonna do physical examination what they have now. And once that number is not matching, literally gold is gonna be up. You will see, guys, you will see gold at the point of 5,000 again. It might happen. That whole trend, that whole bearish trend is gonna be fucked up. I mean, it's gonna be, who knows. Let's see what they have this week. I mean, we have the rate cuts. It might be, we have the agreement between Iran and USA, which is currently negotiating at this point, and also the China gonna be panicking. Why? Because US is gonna be filling their storages of gold again. China already did that. Remember that rally in past 1 year? Do you guys remember that rally? That rally was insane. It the gold was making all-time highs again and again because China was buying the more gold. If you know the economic data, the geopolitical issues were rising at that point, and they were expecting the Gaza, Israel was always going on. Warlock oil analysis. Okay, let's take a look on the oil. US oil, WTI, we are at the 81. So basically, that was my analysis. I was so bullish on that and I took the trade. If you guys are following me since like in the start of this year, so you might remember this trade I took on oil, and that oil trade went very good. I bought it from 62 and it went to the 100. Let's clear everything. Look at the let's take a look at the weekly. See, weekly also closed with a huge gap. Okay, it closed with a huge gap and broke below this level. The rejection level was broken with that gap, and on the daily the same thing, we broke below this gap. Okay, and the reason is, it might be retracing this thing. The 4-hour has the same thing, we closed below. Let's take a look on the levels. So this is a level, okay, and this is another level which is broken. Yeah, this one. Every time the oil did that, okay, they broke this. See the data in the previous history, and it came back up, filled that gap, and came back down again to fill this gap. So there's a huge possibility for the 4-hour to wick down, okay, and then continue pushing up till 84 to fill this gap again. Now it depends. Everything now on the oil depends on the the federal rate. If they cut the rate, definitely it's going to be coming up. Sorry, if they cut the rate, definitely it's going to be going down. If they raise the rates, so definitely it's going to be coming up. And again, it's going to be hitting the target of 83. Okay, this gap should have been filled by today, or it's going to be filled this week. For shorts, for sells, you should wait. You should wait for candles to break below this. If price break below the 80, okay, now if the 80 level, if this level is broken below, so definitely sells are below 80, right? And for this range, which is 200 pip range, you should wait for the buys once it breaks above the 81. So this is the range you should keep your mind on. I mean, once this break below, we have huge clean range from the left hand side, guys. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. See, it can then come, it can continue pushing down and fill these wicks, and continue pushing down to fill these wicks. 76. Then oil is going to be falling down if it breaks below that level. Let's see the gold is doing. Okay, so it's rejecting. It is rejecting, and we the 15-minute candle is about to close. Now the 15-minute the candle is about to close. See, look, if the next candle closes bullish, creating a support at this point, 43.8. If we create a support at this point and we close bullish on this candle, which is now open, then we can look for the buys, because then we have a clean range from left hand side, because the continuation price was moving already bullish, right? Remember that we have to follow the trend. Only thing we need is a market structure, then we're gonna be executing a trade. Other than that, leave it, because it's a Monday, okay? It's a Monday. The Monday, not all the sessions have opened, so we're gonna be looking at the market structure as well as on the 30 minute. We have 14 minutes left, right? Can we wait for 30 minute? Yes, exactly. This is what I'm saying, Karishma. See, if the 15-minute candle is closed bullish, then definitely the 30-minute will close a bullish, right? And we have just 14 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close as well. And on 1 hour, it already retraced it that. It's the previous resistance. It might be a very good chance for the buyers then. We need to wait for 15 minutes to close bullish. Okay, then we can go for the buys. Then we can go for the buys. All right, guys. Sorry, man. I had to go and take a call. That was very important. So, okay, the price is rejecting at this point, and the probability is, it might close like a support somewhere around this point. Okay, there's a possibility. So if it doesn't, then we're gonna be waiting for a structure for the shorts. That's what we're gonna be waiting for then. Saad, very nice. Brother, how do we know it's very nice until you didn't like that stream? I didn't subscribe that. I encourage you guys to subscribe and share this stream to your fellow traders and like this one so we can hit the target of subscribers very soon, and we will do a giveaway. Okay, let me put it this one right here, waiting for reversal or short structure. See, on live stream, some people, you follow them, go to their streams just for the trades, right? Buys or sells, whatever. But on this stream, the things are different. Why? Because we don't just give you the trades. You know, I like to educate. I mean, I like to share my own thoughts, my own strategy, so you guys can in the future, without any subscription, without any paid groups, without any things. Everything is free. You can, if you are very hungry to learn that, how to trade and master this strategy, so definitely you should go on and follow it every single day, and that will help you a lot in learning how you can be able to trade that strategy and master in it. Let me show you something. I mean, we had like an award in Dubai as a best management award. The funds management, when I was working with a hedge fund. My team and I had an award that was given to us. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Here it goes. Okay. See, the excellence award in the start of the 2026 in February. We got this. All right. We had this. For the best management in the industry. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you, Gershma. I appreciate you guys' love and support. That will help us to grow the community, the traders, and reach out to those who want to learn, who want to grow but don't have any source of it. That will be a huge step for them. Okay, so we have just 1 minute left for current 15-minute and 30-minute candle close, but it's not closing bullish. It's just closing bearish again, so it might be taking some more candles. Who knows? But as we anticipated, it might continue pushing down from till here. Got into this trade again, I'm saying, but it might continue. But who knows? But because it's on smaller time frame, the trend is bullish. This might be a possibility. We create a support because we cannot enter here because there's no clear structure, guys. I mean, once you enter buy or shorts at this point, you will get stuck. I mean, with the volume candle, you will definitely get stuck in this one, and which is not good. Gonna be hilarious for you to lose your funded accounts, to lose your own funds. It's not gonna be an identical trade. Let's see on the DXY. No. What we see how the crypto is doing. Oh damn, the crypto is falling, guys. I mean, it will definitely fall. I mean, till the 40,000 or 30,000, it will fall. Once it does, I mean, Bitcoin is round up or rebounds on the 66k on the Optimus over the US Iran peace deal. The deal is not happening. Let's take a look on this one, BTC USD. Damn, it was on the, it came down over the 60. Weekly looks, I mean, very good bullish at this point, guys. I mean, look at this one. We created support and it's continuing pushing up. It might be coming up till here and then continue pushing down at the 70. This is my overview. I mean, at the 48k, or it might come to the 40,000. If it came to the 40,000, then won't be able to sustain this level and continue pushing down, crash more. But at the 50 and 48, there are possibilities to come here, grab all the liquidity from the buyer side and then continue pushing up. And once it does that, guys, just buy from here. Start buying from the 48, 40, or let's say 30. If it comes down there, start buying the Bitcoin, and that will create a huge impact on this one. Okay, then Bitcoin won't even see down again. It will continue pushing up till 1 million. For scalpers, I mean, 5 minutes are heaven, but for the traders who trust into the impulse entries and also on the breakout strategies and the market structure, 15-minute and 30-minute is heaven for them. So we're gonna wait for our strategy to form, like a support or continue pushing up, and then create a resistance. Then we will take a short, and that increases the probability of winning. That really increases the probability of winning. That will definitely increase our probabilities of winning once we have, you know, just waiting for a reversal, as creating a support and then continue pushing up, or a structure formation for the shorts to continue with the move. We have 9 minutes left for current 15-minute candle to close, and if it closes bearish, then I don't think that it's gonna be happening for next two candles. Next two candles we need at least closure of support. 9 minutes left for current 15-minute candle to close, which means there's still chance for the bullish momentum. Isn't that it? Guys, if you have any ideas regarding to the gold, then do one thing, just share a chart in the comments, okay? And we will take a look on it. If you have a chart, you guys can share it to the comments, and into the live chat, and we will take a look on it. Share the link of it. My 15-minute chart is different. Share it, bros. I mean, share it into the comments, and we will take a look on your chart as well. I don't know how to share it. Let me tell you. So once you're here on your chart, right, go to this one, this icon. Okay, you can say the copy link and share it down here into the comments, like this. Like this. Okay, then you can open the chart, clicking on the link, or copy the link and open it. Okay, so Karishma have sent a chart. Let's take a look on this one. Exactly. This is what we are looking for, Karishma. But see, you have marked this one right, at this point in these, the level of 4300, right? So you are looking at the support at this point, right? But for the shorts, as we were expecting, see, so your resistance level is this, because this was previously, that was the resistance once a time. It was a time that was a resistance, right? But as we get the clean range, as the breakout, where there's no, when there's no respect of this resistance and market just continued, that resistance become very what to say, weak. All right, and this is where I'm looking for a support to be formed, and then that resistance and that support will be valid, right? I'm using plus 500. Should it have different chart from TradingView? I don't know, man. I don't know about this. I think you are into the different platform. You are up to different platform, right? So explain again, please. So basically, look at this, Karishma. You are looking at this resistance, right? This level, which is previously it was a resistance, okay, and broken up, and it broke up without respecting this resistance on 30 minute. On 15 minute, you are opening the chart here. So on 15 minute, market just moved up without respecting this resistance, right? So once market moves in that way without respecting this resistance or support, that considered as a weak resistance, right? So let me tell you here. So as it was a short, we were expecting price to continue pushing down till here, right? And market did it. Market just moved down, all right, but we couldn't have the entry point. But see, if market creates a support at this point, okay, if market closes support, the 15-minute time frame closes as a support, then this resistance and this support, when it creates, will be valid, okay, and it will be valid. So we can take a buy from here. This is what we are waiting for right now, to create a support, okay, waiting for a reversal or the short structure. I'm planning to take a buy when price forms support. Exactly. Yes, that's right. That's the right thing to do. Okay, wait for a support to be formed on 15-minute time frame, and see the next candle wick down and then breaks the high of the previous 15-minute candle, which have the higher probability of continue pushing up, because then we have a clean range from left hand side. You are having the right analysis. See, if it closes like this, we have this. Just waiting this point. We have just 1 minute left for the 15-minute candle to close, and I want it to close like this, the bullish, and the next candle should wick down and then continue pushing up. But these are the problems on 5 minute if you look at it. This is a mess. It's okay, I'm not gonna be risking a lot. I'm gonna be, if it forms in that way, I'm just gonna be risking 0.5% of my account or something like that, because it's a Monday and I don't want to risk a lot on Mondays. Even in this session, the London sessions are not that much good in these days, basically. In New York or pre-New York, you will find a lot of volume. So it's closing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All right. And don't enter immediately. Just wait for current 15-minute candle to wick down, okay? Wick down and then breaks its own low, own high. Then our trade will be here. Because if you take a buy from this point, your stop loss will be huge. Your stop loss will be 60 pips. $30-minute. Yeah, it looks good. For you guys, I'm on buys, let's say. On gold, let's take a. Alright. Now, if it is like, that's very good for the gold. Now, if it does break its own high, and it doing that, let's take a buy from here. Okay. The long, and it's risky yet, but I'm risking very low on this in this point. Like, I'm not risking a lot of my profits. We'll see. Why not using 5-minute chart instead of waiting for 15 minutes? Bro, see, the higher time frames are always the best confirmation you will have. Okay, the 15-minute, the 30-minute is the trading chart, right, for us. And for the trend confirmation, I use for 4-hour time frame. But for 5 minutes, it's a low confirmation chart, right? It's a low confirmation time frame. So instead of like doing a low confirmation time frame, I just always do go for the 15-minute and 30-minute, which is higher confirmations and good confirmations out there. Okay, our trade is active. Our trade is active. So if All right. Why MT5 is using MT5 is so hard on the Mac, man. I'm using 50 pip on my stop losses. Using take profit as the, you know, 100. Yeah, till here it's good. Using MT5 on the Mac is so hard. I don't know why. It's 1 to 2 risk to reward and trade is still active. It's coming back into the profits again. So my trade is right here. Okay. Let's see now. See, we created a support. Now we have a possibility of continuation. My stop loss is the previous 15-minute candle is low, and which is a very good point of the stop loss. And once it's gonna be moving like 30 pips in the profit, I'm gonna be securing some, some position, and we'll see. Or if the current 15-minute candle start breaking the low of its own. Okay, if the current 15-minute candle breaks its own low and breaks below this level 4300, then I'm out of this trade. I'm not trading on this one then. We have 9 minutes left for current 15-minute candle to close. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how 30 minutes is moving. 30 minutes is still active. We didn't wait it for 30 minutes to close, but we are, see why you were asking that the 5-minute time frame is, why didn't you look at the 5-minute time frame? I always do look on the 30-minute and the 15-minute confirmations. Now if the current 30-minute closes like this, like the bullish candle, you will see a very good trade, man. You will see a very good trade. You can make it like an impulse entry on 30-minute. You can assume it is an impulse entry because 30-minute candle isn't closed yet, right? So we have 6 minutes left for current 30-minute candle to close and 15-minute also. So wait and watch. moving in favor, but 30-minute is still open. 30-minute time frame is still open. And it looks good if it closes like this. If it closes bullish like this, then we have a very good, chance to continue pushing up and hit our take profit. So we are in 20 pips profit. $20 pips into the profits, 20 plus pips into, 30 pips into profits, you can say. 25. Mano John, hello Mano, how are you? Guys, subscribe to the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you are not subscribed yet, subscribe now. So guide me, कौन सा बिटकॉइन अभी ऊपर जाएगा? कौन सा बिटकॉइन? You're asking about the crypto, right? आप क्रिप्टो के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं, right? If you are asking for crypto, then Bitcoin अभी बहुत नीचे आएगा. Bitcoin अभी बहुत नीचे आएगा. You just need to wait. 30. 30k it will come to down. It will come down. Mostly probability is 48k, 40k, and from then you can start buying. Okay, the 4 hour is rejecting. The 1 hour is also rejecting this point. The 30-minute is closing bullish, which is a very good sign. Which is very, very good sign for our trade. Right. Yeah, it closed bullish. It closed bullish. 30-minute is making a wick down, the lower wick. Your picture covers the chart. Hi. Hello, Nev. Your picture covers the chart? Is that it? On TradingView or on the the okay, let me move it to here. Is that clear now? Though weeks may, no, it might happen. I mean, जो सिचुएशन अभी जा रही हैं, क्रिप्टो might come down. क्रिप्टो नीचे आ सकता है. मकसद है Bitcoin can crash. If the peace deal is signed between Iran and USA, then that will create a huge impact on the crypto. So what we're gonna do now, because the 15-minute candle is closed, we're gonna move our stop losses more further trailing. I mean, we're gonna trail our stop loss. We are going to trail our stop loss somewhere around here. Let me close the box here. Support. Okay. You guys can move your stop losses below this level now. And just wait. Just wait. Minutes left for current 15-minute candle to close. Now see, if the current 15-minute candle closes bearish, then the trade, you should close your half of your position, or it breaks the low of the previous 15-minute candle, then we are out of this trade. See, it's still valid, man. I mean, 30-minute is open until 30-minute breaks its own high and the previous candle side, then until then it's valid. Damn, the volume is now kicking in. Yeah, that's good, now you can trail your stop loss. All right, to the previous 15-minute candle's low. All right, I moved my stop losses to the previous 15-minute candle's low, so let's see. 30 minutes looks good. See, when we get 1-to-1 risk to reward, then only we're gonna be booking some profits. So we were risking like 155. So let's see. Let's just see. So the MT5, yeah, yes, so the MT5 is blocking yours. Okay, so let me, do it on trading view for you guys. Okay. Now it should be good. That's good now. Hmm. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Okay, guys, now book some profits. Now, as it's on the 50 pips in profits, now book the 50% of it, or book the. I'm gonna book 70% of it, which is I think which is like 35. I'm gonna book some profits here. Book some profits here. Did you guys booked? Let me know. It looks like 30-minute is still moving, man. It's a very good sign for us to hold the trade. The 30-minute is still bullish, and we created support, and it continued pushing up. Very good sign. Okay, guys, so as the price comes to our entry point, we're gonna secure everything. If price comes back to your entry point, if price come back to your entry point, this is the point where you cannot hold the trades. You just have to get out of it. But if it's going, then it's a very good sign. It will continue pushing up. Let it be. Let it be. Damn, it's moving. It is moving very good. I mean, it looks amazing. All right, guys. I'm gonna close here. I am gonna close here. I'm gonna close everything right at this point. I am just going to close everything right at this point, which is like this. Yeah, this is 70-80 pips. This is good enough for me. I am closing everything right at this point. Yeah, this is good enough for me. I mean, 70 pips on this trade. Good. Closed everything. Why close now? Why close now? See, uh, because these are the rejections yet. Price can reject, might reject from this point. Trade is going good, exactly. The trade is going good, but see my risk to reward. Once you consider your risk to reward, this is awesome. I mean, this is quite enough for you. The pips you have gained, the 70 pips. See the 70 pips you have gained, 70-80 pips you have gained, and trade can continue pushing up still. There's still possibility of continuation, but I choose to close at this point. Might continue pushing up till here, but you booked some profits, you did it, and done. And on 15-minute, if you see these rejections, this problem might be reason for the price to reject. So I don't want to take the possibilities. If you're holding this trade, guys, if you're holding this trade, then do one thing, okay? Close 70 or 80 or 90% of your trade and put your stop loss to the break even and let it be running. Let it be running until the full range. Do this thing. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. All right. That was an amazing trade, people. If you have caught this trade, comment W in the chat. Comment W in the chat if you have closed or the trade is running into the profits. Comment W, the win, in the chat. Come on, guys, where are you? Comment W if you won this trade and your anticipation was good. Or I will end the stream at this point. See, the thing is still going on, man. Very huge possibilities it will continue pushing up till here. Because now this thing is invalid. See, on this perspective, when you online for next trade, bro, I am online on every single New York session. Oh, sorry, in every single pre-London session, like today. Now tomorrow I will be online again for the next trades. All right. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon and follow up every single day for the trades and for the knowledge. Alright, guys, I'm gonna head off now. Okay, take care and don't risk a lot. Okay, make your account safer and be happy with your small gains or the bigger gains. Okay, take care, bye bye. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time.